Once upon a time, there was a king.
When a king visited a neighboring kingdom or any other kingdom, he was usually given gifts. So this time, on this particular journey, he received as a gift a pair of little birds, two little birds. He was very pleased to receive it. Came back to his kingdom. He was told that these birds will thrive and grow in a natural environment. So, coming back to his land, he had a garden made just next to his palace, full of trees, full of vegetation and waterfalls. So beautiful setting, and that's where the two birds were released.
And since they were so tiny, they were perched up, they were kept on the lowest branch of a tree. There were no intruders, nobody, no strangers, nothing, so they would be safe. And the king could look from his palace to the garden. He
Looked at those little birds, and indeed they were growing. Soon they started to flap their wings too. One of the birds took off quite easily and was soon seen to be roaming all over the garden. But the other one remained where it was on that branch. So the king watched for some time and then became a little worried that both of them were brought at the same time. So is it that it's not growing well, or is it not? Are its wings not developed? He got a little worried, so he consulted the bird experts of the land.
they did their inquiries and their research and were not able to just make the bird fly. So he made an announcement all over the kingdom that whoever would be able to make the bird fly would be handsomely rewarded.
One day, a simple farmer came to the palace and said that let me have a look, and probably I can do something. So he was taken to the garden, and he said, I will make the bird fly, as he stepped into the garden. So the king was thinking that the bird experts did not succeed, and here the simple farmer is so confident, but no harm done. So after a while, he came out from a round of the garden. Your Majesty, you can have a look.
So the king looked out from his palace, and lo and behold, yes, the two birds were flying. The first one was already in flight, and the second one also.
So he was extremely happy and rewarded the farmer as was promised.
But he said, what exactly happened? What did you do? So the farmer said that,
I noticed that the bird was not moving out of its branch. So all I did was I cut that branch.
the farmer explained, yes, it had never even learned how to come out of its branch.
It was too afraid to move out of its branch, and therefore, even though it could fly, it had never tested itself.
So you see, friends,
As long as we remain in our known situations, in our known circumstances, you can say in our comfort zone, we are not aware that we are growing, that we have grown, and the immense resources that we have within us. It's only when we are faced with difficulty, it's only when we come out of our comfort zone, it's only when we overcome the fear of coming out and trying something new that we realize the immense potential that each of us have.
so friends, why wait for someone to cut the branch and nudge us out of our safe zone?
Let us sometimes take that step to check out whether we possess those skills or not.